Have you ever wondered what kind of teeth animals have? We often think of them simply as tools for eating, sharp canines for tearing, broad molars for grinding. But in the vast and intricate tapestry of the natural world, teeth are so much more. They are evolutionary marvels, intricate structures that tell profound stories of survival, adaptation, and the sheer ingenuity of life itself. Each tooth, whether a razor-sharp fang or a simple peg, is a key that unlocks the secrets of an animal's existence. What it eats, how it defends itself, and where it fits within its ecosystem. These dental structures are not just functional, they are often deeply bizarre and utterly fascinating. They are nature's art, sculpted over millennia by the relentless pressures of evolution. From teeth stronger than any man-made alloy to those that function as sensitive environmental probes, the diversity is simply staggering. It reveals that nature's solutions to the challenges of life are far more creative and varied than we could ever imagine. So today, I invite you to join me on a journey. We will venture across the globe, from the garden floor to the depths of the Arctic Ocean, to uncover 10 of the most extraordinary and unbelievable facts about animal teeth. Prepare to have your perceptions challenged as we explore these remarkable biological adaptations. What we will discover is that even the smallest, most unassuming creature can possess a dental secret that defies belief. Our first subject is perhaps not what you would expect. It is not a mighty predator with fearsome jaws, but a creature found in gardens all over the world, the humble snail. It may move at a glacial pace, but when it comes to dental hardware, it is a world record holder. Inside its minuscule mouth lies a structure called a radula, a tongue-like ribbon covered in microscopic teeth. But here is the astonishing part. A single snail can possess over 14,000 of them, with some species boasting up to 25,000. It is the most toothed animal on our planet. These are not teeth for chewing in the way we understand it. Instead, the snail uses its radula like a file, or a piece of living sandpaper. With rhythmic rasping motions, it scrapes away at its food, be it a decaying leaf or a tender young plant shoot, shredding it into digestible particles. It is a highly efficient system, a testament to how evolution can equip even the most placid of creatures with an extraordinary biological tool. This vast army of teeth allows the snail to methodically dismantle its world, one tiny scrape at a time. From the garden, we travel to the storm-battered coastlines, where another mollusk clings tenaciously to the rocks. This is the limpet, a relative of the snail, and it holds a secret that has astounded materials scientists. While its cousin boasts quantity, the limpet boasts quality. Its tiny, rasping teeth, used to scrape algae from rock surfaces, are now officially recognized as the strongest known biological material on Earth. They are stronger than spider silk, and they can withstand pressures that would shatter titanium alloys. This incredible strength comes from a unique composite structure. The teeth are composed of very fine, densely packed mineral fibers of goethite, woven into a soft protein base. This combination prevents cracks from propagating, allowing the limpet to grind away at solid rock without its tools ever breaking. It is a masterclass in natural engineering, a material designed for ultimate durability in one of the planet's harshest environments. The limpet shows us that true strength is not always about size, but about composition. Now we journey into the open ocean to meet one of its most intelligent and charismatic residents, the dolphin. Their mouths, lined with a series of simple, conical teeth, seem straightforward enough. They are perfectly designed for grasping slippery fish, which are then swallowed whole, not chewed. But these teeth hold a remarkable secret. Much like the rings of a tree, a dolphin's tooth records the passage of time. By cutting a tooth in half, scientists can observe distinct layers that are laid down each year. These growth rings form a detailed biography of the dolphin's life. A thicker, lighter layer represents the rapid growth of summer, while a thinner, darker layer marks the slower growth of winter. From these, one can determine not only the dolphin's age with incredible accuracy, but also glean clues about its health and even periods of stress or illness. The tooth becomes a permanent personal logbook, chronicling the animal's entire journey through the sea, a story written in dentin and cementum. On the sun-drenched plains of Africa, a peculiar dental arrangement allows the world's tallest mammal to thrive. The giraffe, with its iconic long neck, has a mouth that is just as specialized. If you were to look inside, you would notice something very strange. It has no teeth at the front of its upper jaw. Instead, it has a hard, tough, and fibrous gum pad. This seemingly incomplete set of teeth is, in fact, a perfect adaptation for its diet of thorny acacia leaves. The giraffe uses its remarkably long prehensile tongue, up to 45 centimeters, to wrap around a branch and pull the leaves into its mouth. It then presses them against this upper dental pad, using its lower incisors to strip them from the thorny stems without injury. Further back in its jaw, it possesses a full complement of large molars for grinding the tough vegetation. So, despite the gap at the front, a giraffe still has a total of 32 teeth, the same number as an adult human. No exploration of teeth would be complete without visiting the ocean's apex predator, the shark. Its reputation is built upon its formidable jaws, and for good reason. A shark's mouth is a masterpiece of regeneration, a biological conveyor belt of razor-sharp teeth. Unlike our own, a shark's teeth are not anchored directly into the jawbone, but are instead embedded in the flesh in multiple rows. When a tooth at the front is lost, broken, or worn down, another simply rotates forward from the row behind to take its place. This process is continuous throughout the shark's life. It is an evolutionary strategy that ensures the predator is always equipped with a perfect set of weapons. Some species of shark, like the great white, may go through an astonishing 30,000 teeth in their lifetime. They are constantly shedding and replacing them, leaving a fossil record scattered across the ocean floor. It is a system of perpetual sharpness, ensuring that the shark's bite remains as lethal on its last day as it was on its first. Across the world, in forests, fields, and even our cities, lives a group of animals defined by their teeth, the rodents. From rabbits and beavers to squirrels and rats, they all share a defining characteristic. Their large front teeth, the incisors, never ever stop growing. They are like living chisels, continuously extruding from the jaw throughout the animal's entire life. This endless growth presents both a great advantage and a mortal danger. To survive, these animals must constantly gnaw. They chew on wood, nuts, bark, and other hard materials, not just for food, but to wear down their ever-growing teeth. If a rodent is unable to gnaw, perhaps due to a jaw injury or misalignment, its incisors will continue to grow, curving back into its skull or mouth, eventually preventing it from eating and leading to starvation. Their life is a constant, desperate race to file down the very tools that allow them to live. Submerged in the rivers and lakes of Africa lies an animal that appears placid, almost comical. But the hippopotamus is actually one of the most dangerous animals on the continent, and, well, its power is concentrated in its colossal mouth. While its diet consists of grass, its teeth are not designed for eating. They are weapons. A hippo's canine and incisor tusks can grow to an immense size. The lower canines alone can reach up to 3 feet in length, with most of that hidden within the jaw. These enormous ivory tusks are kept razor-sharp as the upper and lower canines grind against each other. They're used not for predation, but for brutal territorial combat with other hippos and for self-defense against predators like crocodiles. This fearsome weaponry is backed by one of the most powerful bites in the animal kingdom, capable of exerting a force of over 1,800 pounds per square inch. The hippo's yawn isn't a sign of tiredness. It's actually a threat display, a clear warning of the formidable power it holds in reserve. For millennia, humans and horses have shared a close bond, and our language reflects this intimacy. The old saying, "long in the tooth," used to describe someone of advanced age, comes directly from observing the horse. A horse's teeth are different from our own. They are what we call hypsodont, meaning they have a very high crown. These teeth erupt continuously from the jaw throughout the horse's life, but unlike a rodent's, they do not grow indefinitely. They have a finite length. As the horse ages, it grinds down the surface of its teeth, chewing tough grasses and hay. To compensate, more of the tooth emerges from the gum line. At the same time, the horse's gums naturally recede with age. This combination of continuous eruption and receding gums makes the visible portion of the tooth appear longer and longer as the horse gets older. This reliable marker allowed horse traders for centuries to accurately estimate an animal's age simply by looking at its teeth. We now travel to the frigid waters of the Arctic in search of a creature of myth and legend, the narwhal. Often called the unicorn of the sea, its famous horn is not a horn at all. It is, in fact, a tooth, a single, elongated left canine that has spiraled out of the upper jaw and can grow up to 10 feet long. This extraordinary tusk, found almost exclusively in males, has long been a source of mystery, but modern science has revealed its true and perhaps even more wondrous purpose. This tooth is not primarily for fighting or breaking ice. It is a highly advanced sensory organ. The tusk's surface is porous and connected to the narwhal's nervous system by millions of tiny nerve endings. This allows the narwhal to detect subtle changes in its environment, such as water temperature, pressure, and, crucially, the salinity gradients that indicate the presence of the fish it preys upon. It is a biological sensor, a living wand that feels its way through the dark, icy depths. Our final stop brings us to the largest animal that has ever lived, the blue whale. A creature of such immense scale, over 100 feet long and weighing up to 200 tons, requires a colossal amount of food. Yet, if you were to look inside its cavernous mouth, you would find no teeth at all. Instead, hanging from its upper jaw are hundreds of overlapping plates made of keratin, the same material as our fingernails. This structure is called baleen. To feed, the blue whale opens its mouth and engulfs a gigantic volume of water, sometimes up to 70 tons in a single gulp, rich with tiny crustaceans called krill. It then uses its powerful tongue to force the water out through the baleen plates, which act as a massive, flexible sieve. The water is expelled, but the krill are trapped inside, ready to be swallowed. This ingenious filter-feeding system allows the blue whale to efficiently harvest tons of tiny prey, sustaining its enormous body with one of the smallest creatures in the sea. From the countless rasps of a snail to the sensory tusk of a narwhal, we have seen that the world of animal teeth is infinitely more complex and awe-inspiring than we often acknowledge. These are not mere implements for eating. They are the products of millions of years of evolutionary pressure, each one a perfect solution to a unique set of challenges. They are weapons, tools, sensory organs, and historical records. The next time you see an animal, I encourage you to think about the incredible story hidden just behind its lips. Appreciate the intricate design and the sheer wonder of these biological marvels. This appreciation also comes with a responsibility. For those of us who share our lives with animal companions, their dental health is paramount. Unlike their wild counterparts whose diets and chewing habits naturally keep their teeth clean, our pets rely on us. Regular dental care is not a luxury, but a vital part of their overall health and well-being, preventing pain and disease. It is a small way we can honor the evolutionary heritage they carry with them. The diversity we have witnessed today is a powerful reminder of nature's boundless creativity. It shows us that in every corner of the animal kingdom, from the largest whale to the smallest snail, there are stories of survival and adaptation waiting to be discovered. Even something as ordinary as a tooth can be a biological masterpiece.